Hey y'all, it's Jessica from Sloppy Swatches. Today I have a look at the 5th anniversary collection from Cupcake Polish. This is a limited edition collection that will only be available through the end of the month, so I definitely recommend hopping on over and checking them out if you're interested. This is in celebration of their 5th anniversary and they were sent to me for review. So first up is Diamond. This is a flaky topper, but I have swatched it for you today on its own. It is fairly well opaque at 3 coats, but you could also use it as a topper, especially over a darker color if you prefer that look. So this polish is described as a multifaceted iridescent topper packed with multicolored iridescent flakies and platinum silver micro flakies. So those platinum flakies are really going to go a long way in helping it be a little bit more opaque. Those opalescents just add a beautiful shimmer to it. This one does have a really cool silver kind of reflective finish indoors, and then outdoors that iridescent will pop through. So here's a look at that second coat. 2 coats does make for pretty good coverage. 1 coat is perfect as a topper. This is perfectly densely packed enough to do a good amount of coverage over a base coat. Here's a look at that third and a final coat that I am going to show you today. It's looking a little less opaque than it is actually in person, especially with those silver flakies. So here's a look at that completed mani at 3 coats before a glossy top coat underneath my artificial lighting. And then here's a quick view from a different angle in direct sunlight, so you can see how intense that silver shimmer is there. It's even more intense indoors. So this is a look at my final swatch at an angle in direct sunlight. So next up is Celebrate, and this polish is described as a blush pink that has a shiny foil finish. So just what you see in the bottle there is what it's going to look like on the nail. If you have severe ridges or anything like that, you may want to go in with a smoothing base coat. Here I'm showing you swatch without any base coat at all. It does go on really nice. It has a little bit of a thicker formula, which I definitely appreciate. You do need to be a little bit mindful of brush strokes with this one, which is a nice long stroke. So right down the center are going to give you the best finish. If you wanted to, you could also go in with a sponge, and that goes a long way in helping that coverage and any brush strokes. So here's a look at that second easy coat. This polish is easily and completely opaque with just 2. It does dry down maybe slightly dull, so I do recommend going in with 1 coat of your favorite glossy top coat. So here's a look at that completed mani at 2 coats before a glossy top coat underneath artificial lighting. And then here's a quick view from a different angle in direct sunlight. So this one is going to give you a beautiful foil-like shimmer indoors or out. So this is my final swatch photo at an angle, again in that direct sunlight. So last up today I have 5 years, and this polish is described as a hot pink linear holographic nail polish with holographic micro glitters and a heavy blue shimmer. Of the 3, this one is my top pick. I wore it for like a week with no chipping. It does dry down with a little bit of texture, but 1 coat of your favorite glossy top coat evens it right out, and this is going to be blinging indoors, outdoors, it doesn't matter where you are. So here's a look at that first easy coat. Again, a little bit of a thicker formula, which I definitely appreciate. So here's a look at that second coat. 2 coats with this one was a fairly well opaque. I think I wore it a second time and I did go in for a 3rd coat. So really it's just going to be down to your application method, but the coverage on this polish is perfect. So here's a look at that completed mani at 2 coats before a glossy top coat underneath artificial lighting. That blue shimmer on this pink base really brightens this one and keeps it nice and cool. So here's a look from a different angle in direct sunlight with a glossy top coat. So just shimmer from every angle. And this is my final swatch photo at an angle, again in that direct sunlight. So that does wrap up my swatch and review of the 5th anniversary collection. These are available right now through July 31st, so don't miss out on your favorites. I'll do a direct link down below. If you're interested, I do have more photos of all of the polishes featured here today on my blog at sloppyswatches.com, or you can also follow me on Instagram at sloppyswatches. So thanks so much for watching, guys. See you next time.